Hi everyone, it's Tandy. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. So for today's video, I'm super duper excited because I'm going to be doing a YouTube related Q&A. I asked y'all over my community tab to comment just some questions that y'all had about being a YouTuber, since I know that a lot of y'all are small YouTubers yourselves or are thinking of starting a YouTube channel. So the first two questions that I got are from It's Me Tay Tay. She asked, how do ads work, and what is one thing I don't like about doing YouTube? Okay, so I'm gonna start off by answering the first question, which is how do the ads work? Basically, companies pay YouTube to have their ads run on YouTube's platform, and then YouTube pays the YouTubers a portion of that money for having ads in their videos. YouTubers can choose what kind of ads they want in their videos and how many ads they want in their videos. So YouTubers can choose to have the skippable ads, the non-skippable ads, the ads at the bottom of the screen on a computer, and then the ads here on the side. And basically, YouTubers do get paid a portion of the money that YouTube gets paid from the companies to have their ads. The amount of money that a YouTuber gets paid from their ads depends on how long the viewers watch the ads. I went a lot more in depth on this on my first YouTube paycheck video, and I'll have that linked in the description box down below. Now to answer Tay Tay's second question, which is what is one thing I don't like about doing YouTube? I would say I don't like how long it takes to upload a video. Like the amount of time it takes to take the video from the camera roll and then upload onto the YouTube app. It just takes an unnecessary amount of time, especially if the video is a long video. So if that would be shortened, I think that would be great. But yeah, it's the only thing I would say that I don't like about doing YouTube. The next question that I have is from Queen Glam, and she said, is it good to put a list of keywords in your description box? Some YouTubers say it's spam. Personally, I think it's completely fine. I do it all the time, and I noticed that it's just an easier way to get your video, people to see your video, because they'll search up these keywords and your video will come up. Personally, the videos in which I do that, I do see a significantly higher amount of views on those videos than the videos in which I don't do the keywords in the description box. The next question that I got is from Kyla Cruz, and Kyla asked, how do you make descriptions? Basically, you use the app YouTube Studio to make your description boxes, or you can even do it on the YouTube Studio website, and I'll insert a clip to show you how. The next question is from It's Just Anna, and Anna asked, I am a small YouTuber and it would be really helpful to know some tips and advice. I watch all your videos and take inspiration from them. Thank you so much, Anna. And as far as some tips and advice for being a small YouTuber, I would recommend still posting consistently, no matter whether or not you're seeing growth. I know for me, I got a bit discouraged to keep posting consistently because I wasn't really seeing my views go up or my subscribers go up. I was stuck at like 65 subscribers for like the entirety of like January to October of 2020. And that was really hard for me, but as long as you keep consistent and try out different types of content, you never know what's gonna do well. You never know what kind of videos you're going to enjoy making, because that's really what it is about, not just how well a video does, but like finding content that you actually enjoy making. So just keep trying out different kind of things, keep posting consistently, and I think they'll definitely help your channel out and you'll grow your channel that way. The next set of questions is from Ashley. The first one is, how do you make your videos long enough but interesting? I do a lot of planning when it comes to my videos. I plan out exactly what kind of clips I'm going to film, and I kind of estimate how long each clip will take up in the video so that I know how long my video is going to be. And by planning, I avoid having unnecessary clips that make the video boring. Ashley's second question is, do you think someone can be successful filming with an iPhone? Yes, 100%. Personally, I film with my iPhone and it's just the best thing ever. I've actually never used a camera in any of my videos. I think it's super duper convenient, and it's great because I already had my phone and I didn't need to buy my phone specifically to make videos like I would if I had to buy a camera. Ashley's third and final question is, how do you stay uploading consistently with school and life? It takes a lot of planning. I do most of my videos, especially like my sit-down videos, I pre-film them, which basically means filming them 2 weeks prior or like a week or two prior to when you're going to actually upload it. I do most of my filming on the weekends and sometimes after school on Fridays, and I make sure that I time block and know how I'm going to spend each of my hours, and so that I know that school and YouTube won't overlap. Question is from Wendonna Roll. I apologize, Wendonna, if I'm mispronouncing your name. But they asked, with the sponsored videos, do the companies reach out to you directly, or do you apply to them to have them sponsor your video? If so, how long does it take for them to approve your request? It actually works both ways. The company can reach out to you personally, or you can reach out to the company yourself. Personally, I've done both things. I've reached out to a company and done a sponsorship with them, and I've also been reached out to by a company before. if you're reaching out to a company, it actually just depends on what the company's schedule is. Most of the times the companies will work between Monday and Friday, and they usually have their hours on their website, so you can always check that out. Personally, it takes roughly about 2 days, and sometimes it can even be really quick. Like one of them, I've gotten a response back in like 30 minutes. So it all just depends whether you catch them at the right time. But as long as it's during the week, like during this like Monday through Friday, expect about 2 to 3 days. But if you're going to email over the weekend, you might have to wait a little bit longer because most of these companies work during, business days. And then if you're going to reach out to a company, I would recommend sending them an email. And in that email, you're going to just talk about what your channel is about, what kind of videos you do on your channel. And then you also want to provide them with some stats about your channel so they know what your viewership is like, that kind of thing. So, for example, I would recommend you include your views in the last 28 days, your your unique channel viewers in the last 28 days, and how many impressions your channel has gotten in the last 28 days. You can see all these stats on your YouTube Studio. And then I'd also recommend saying your subscriber count, as well as if you're going to share your Instagram, just like your impressions in the last 7 days, your engagement rate, and your followers. And then I'd also recommend giving them the links to your social media pages. Typically, if you send them an email, they will respond. I've reached out to a few brands that haven't responded, but generally they will respond, and it will be either a yes or a polite no. The next question is from Mackenzie World, and it's quite similar to the last question, which is how do you post so much but still have school and things? Again, just a lot of planning and making sure that I'm using my time wisely and trying my best not to make school and YouTube overlap. The next question is from Yari, and Yari asked how to get inspiration for a video and why did you start YouTube? So I get inspiration for my videos from other YouTubers. I just see what kind of videos people are uploading. I don't copy people, but I do take inspiration from other YouTubers. And then I also just get inspiration from my family. My family does help me come up with a lot of different video ideas. And sometimes I'll just be doing stuff and then I'll think, oh, that'd be a great video. Like for example, this video, I was thinking about how I had so many questions when I was starting a YouTube channel, and I would have loved it for a YouTuber to answer a lot of my questions. So I said, oh, I might as well just make a small YouTuber Q&A kind of video just to have people's questions answered. And then why did I start YouTube? Basically, ever since I was younger, I just loved being on camera. I loved just talking to the camera and even editing videos. I loved messing around in iMovie. And I didn't really start a YouTube channel until I was like much older, until I was like 10, turning 11. And I knew I really wanted to do it. I think it's just so fun to make videos, edit them, make thumbnails. I just really enjoy the whole process. This question is from Ava M. And Ava said, do your friends know if they do, or just anyone from school, do you ever get made fun of for your channel? I have gotten made fun of in the past for my channel, but I just choose not to comment, and I choose to ignore it. And honestly, I'm gonna keep doing YouTube because it's what makes me happy. So it was definitely a process to get over, but at the end of the day, I just think to myself, this is something that makes me really happy, and I don't want to stop doing something that makes me happy because of what other people say. The next question is from Cherish Adetola. I apologize for mispronouncing your name. But Cherish asks, how do you make your videos long enough? I've edited 2 videos that came out only 2 minutes with 3 to 5 days of footage. I 100% understand what you're feeling because I've gone through this so many times. Basically, to prevent it, I would recommend planning out your videos. Obviously, you don't have to script your videos down to the word, but I would recommend just running down like what you're going to show in each video, like different kinds of clips, and kind of estimating how long each clip is going to take, just so that you know how long the video is going to be as you're filming. And then I'd also recommend reviewing your clip straight after you filmed it, just in case you have to refilm, because sometimes I've had to lose so much footage because I rewatch the video while I'm editing, and then I see that there's something in the clip that I don't necessarily like, so I have to delete the whole clip, and I can't refilm it because it's way past that time, and it'll just result in me losing so much footage. So definitely go back after you filmed a clip, just quickly review it, and make sure everything is how you like it. The next question is from Laura DeSur. I apologize, Laura, if I mispronounced your name. And Laura asked, how do you start YouTube at 13? So I just recommend just going all in. First, obviously get permission from your parents. As soon as I say yes, just like go and start making a video. Like just try it out. Film a quick video, edit it on iMovie or whatever editing app you use, and just upload it. Just try it out. I know a lot of people do introduction or videos or like channel trailers for their first video. Personally, I just went all in, and my first video was just a regular review video. So I just recommend not being hesitant to start and just jumping in. Question isn't YouTube related, but it's from Missy Vlogs, and Missy asked, what do you do in your spare time? In my spare time, I make YouTube videos, I read, and I just brainstorm ideas for my future. And then what shows do you like to watch on Hulu or Netflix, or do you recommend? I recommend watching A Series of Unfortunate Events. I'm always talking about this when I'm on live streams, but I absolutely love A Series of Unfortunate Events. It's a great show. It's on Netflix. The next set of questions is from Jaya Diggs. I completely apologize if I mispronounced your name, but she asked, what do you specifically put in the description box? So personally, I start off by putting a few sentences about what the video is about, and then I copy and paste my business email address and my social media links. And then I usually like to have a little game where I say, comment this emoji if you read the description box. And then lastly, I just put my keywords. And then the second question she asked is, do you use any filters in your videos? Yes, I do, but not all the time. I haven't really been doing it that much recently. I showed the process of how I do my filters and how I edit videos, so if you'd be interested in that, I'll have that linked in the description box down below. And the third question is, how do you get your sound effects? Okay, so I use the app CueCut Pro to get my sound effects, and I also kind of showed how to do that in my editing video as well. And then the fourth question is just tips for channels in general. I recommend posting consistently, trying out different types of content to see what you like, and also seeing what's trending and trying to make a video similar to that. The next question is from Dominique. I absolutely love reading Dominique's comments. She is so sweet. The first question she asked is, how did I feel when I hit 5K? I was so excited. I felt like I just hit 100 subscribers yesterday. It just feels so crazy to see that I am at 5,000 subscribers. That's crazy. 5,000 people. And then she said, do you think of me as a good supporter? Yes, I actually love reading every single one of your comments. And then Dominique also asked, does your family give you video ideas? Yes, they do. My parents and my sister and my grandmother are constantly giving me ideas and inspiration for new videos. And I really appreciate that because it does help a lot. And then she also asked, if you have some hate, do you ignore it or deal with it? I do ignore it, and I block, I remove, and I report and keep it pushing. I feel like if you give someone the attention that they're craving, because most of the time when people leave hate comments, they just want you to respond to them. Then they'll just keep giving you more hate. So I just try to ignore it, I don't respond, and I report the comment and block the person if they've hated multiple times. And then the next question is from Kyla Cruz, and Kyla said, how do you edit with an iPhone? I use the app CueCut Pro to edit on my iPad. However, the process is the exact same on an iPhone. So if you check out my how I edit my videos video, even though I am using an iPad in that video, you can easily duplicate the same process on an iPhone. The next question is from Jordan Vlogs, and Jordan asked, how did you grow your channel so fast? So the videos that really grew my channel were the iPad videos, the unboxing video, so the unboxing the iPad Air 4 video, the how I take my notes video, the what's on my iPad video, and then the first playing Among Us on my iPad Air 4 video. Those are what really grew my channel, and a lot of it was just posting consistently, because as soon as my original unboxing videos started to do really well, I started to get a lot more posts out. I started posting once a week and even sometimes twice a week. I also started doing videos that people wanted to see. I always asked people to give me video ideas in the comment section. So by doing videos that people wanted to see, that kept them engaged and interested and helped my channel grow. The next question that I got is from Macy, and Macy asked how to start a YouTube channel when you have 5 in the house. So I have 5 people in my house as well, and it can definitely be a struggle because everyone's going to want to have conversations and stuff. So I do like to kindly tell them when I'm going to be filming, and then they do lower their voices. And I also film with my door closed in my bedroom, so that kind of blocks out a lot of the noise. And yeah, the next question is from Sheldon Thomas, and Sheldon asked, how do you grow your channel? I would recommend just posting consistently and seeing what's trending and trying to make videos similar to what's trending and just trying out different kinds of content, because you never know what will blow up. The next question is also from Sheldon, and he said, how do you know what's trending and what's a good video to post? So it's kind of difficult to know what's trending, only because you never know something's a trend until it becomes a trend, until it blows up. So I'd recommend just seeing what the people that you are subscribing to, seeing what they're posting. If you see people starting to post kind of the same type of video and starting to do increasingly well, then that could be a hint that something it's gonna that video is gonna start becoming a trend. It's gonna blow up. So I would recommend hopping on that. And then also, how do you know what's a good video to post? I would say vlogs are always really safe, because a lot of people do tend to enjoy vlogs just to see what other people are doing in their lives. And then also, if there's a new release of anything big, like a new Apple product, a new gaming console, a new game of some sort, those are always great because people want to hear about the new stuff. The next set of questions is from Lovely Cherish, and Cherish asked, where am I from? And how did I grow my YouTube channel? So I am from Zimbabwe. I was born in the United States, but I am of Zimbabwean heritage. And then how did you grow your YouTube channel? My YouTube channel basically just grew from the iPad videos. After those started to do really well, I started to gain more subscribers and started to get more video ideas from those subscribers, and then I kept posting new videos based on their video ideas, and that's how my channel grew. The next question is from Life with Kimberly, and she asked how to make entertaining videos and what captures your audience. So thumbnails is what I have to say, because thumbnails really help you a lot because they're the first thing that the viewer sees and what really entices the viewer to click in the first place. So if your thumbnails are captivating, they're bright, or there's something that you think people would really be interested in clicking, not clickbaity, but interesting, then that will definitely capture your audience. And then also throughout your video, having cute aesthetic edits is also really helpful. And also using a lot of sound effects, not too many, but like a good amount of sound effects, because those kind of help when your viewer might be drifting off or kind of like focusing on something else other than your video. Having a quick sound effect will shift their attention back to your video. The next set of questions are from the teenagers. They asked, how long did it take for you to monetize your channel, and how do you increase your watch hours? So I started YouTube 2 years ago, so I guess you could say that it took me 2 years to monetize my channel. However, from the time that I actually started to get serious about YouTube, it took me about 2 months to monetize my channel, only because of the iPad unboxing video did well. And then how do you increase your watch hours? I would recommend posting videos consistently, like maybe every week, and also making your videos a tad bit longer and hoping that people watch it to the end. That's also a great way to increase watch hours. Oh, you can also do live streams, because I believe live streams contribute to your watch hours as well. The next question is from Aiden Mendez, and Aiden asked, is it difficult having to do school, YouTube, and the editing? Yes, it can be quite difficult. I'm just so lucky that I'm actually doing online school right now, because I feel like if I was in person, it would be so much more of a balancing act than it is now. But it does require a lot of planning, and it is quite difficult to manage. The next set of questions are from It's Gigi. The first question that Gigi asked is, what are some apps to edit your videos with? I've seen a lot of YouTubers recommend Final Cut Pro. However, it is only compatible with a MacBook. And then I've seen people recommend CapCut and Velo. Personally, I haven't used any of those. And then I also heard people recommend iMovie, which is great. I've used iMovie before. A lot of my older videos are edited using iMovie. And then as of right now, I've been using CapCut Pro. Absolutely love it. And I would 100% recommend CapCut Pro to edit your videos. The next question that It's Gigi asked is, what are some apps you can edit your thumbnails with? I use the app Lightroom and Fonto. I use Lightroom to add a filter or a preset over the photo that I'm going to be using for the thumbnail. And then I use the app Fonto to add the actual text to the thumbnail. If y'all would like an in-depth video about how I do my thumbnails, please feel free to comment that down below. I'd be happy to make one for y'all. The third and final question that Gigi asked is, do you need any equipment? So you don't necessarily need any equipment except for something to film with. Personally, I use my phone. But as long as you have natural light, you should be good. If you're going to be using natural light, I would recommend filming before noon, just so that the light is in your favor. However, if you do want to invest in some equipment, I would definitely recommend investing in a ring light with a tripod attachment, so you don't have to buy a separate tripod, and also so you're able to film throughout the day. Like for me right now, it's actually 9:30 p.m. and thanks to my ring light, I'm able to film. This question is from Nixna. I apologize if I mispronounced your name, but they said, what do you do when you encounter hate? Also, I love you so much. Thank you so much. When I encounter hate, I literally just ignore and I report the comment, and that's it. I don't feel the need to respond to them or anything like that, because that just might give them the attention that they want. And honestly, as long as you ignore and block the person if they keep hating, you should be good. The next set of questions is from Natasha Nalea. I apologize if I mispronounced your name, but Natasha asked, how many subscribers do you want to get by the end of this year? I mean, personally, I wanted to get 5K. That was my goal for 2021. Now I'm at 6K, so I'm so happy. Like, that was so unreal. Thank you guys so much. I really appreciate every single one of you. And then, so I don't really have a goal as of right now. I'm really content where I am. The second question Natasha asked is, what's your favorite thing about your YouTube channel? I love the editing process, and especially when I'm not on a time crunch, when I really have time to sit down and edit my videos. It is so fun for me to do. I also love responding to y'all's comments and interacting with you guys on live streams and in my Instagram DMs and stuff. That really makes me happy. And then the third question she asked me is, how old am I? I am 13. And the fourth question she asked me is, what do you use to edit? I use the app CapCut Pro to edit all of my videos. And the fifth question is, I love your videos. Thank you so much. I really, really appreciate it. I'm so glad that you like my content. The next question is from Giuliani. I apologize if I mispronounced your name. Giuliani asks, can you say what to do if your friends make fun of you for it? Personally, this has happened to me in the past, and honestly, all you have to do is kindly express to them that you didn't really like what they said, and hopefully they'll understand. And if they keep doing it, at this point, just ignore them. Don't comment on anything they have to say. And if it gets really bad, I'd recommend blocking them on all social medias. And if it gets to the point where you feel unsafe, then I would recommend talking to your parents and maybe even getting the authorities involved. But generally, just blocking them on social media and not listening to what they have to say will definitely help you. And I would not recommend stopping YouTube or stopping doing what you're doing just because of what other people say. Because at the end of the day, if this is something that makes you happy, then I would not recommend it at all to stop because of what other people have to say. Last and final question that I have for today is from Ava Brown. And Ava asks, what is the right age to become an aesthetic vlog YouTuber like what you do? Okay, so I wouldn't necessarily say that there's a right age. It all depends on, number one, when your parents are going to allow you to be on social media and have a YouTube channel. So before you get into anything, I'd recommend asking your parents first just to see whether they'll allow you to do it now or if there's a certain age or maturity level they want you to get to before you can start a YouTube channel. And then also, once you're ready for the big time commitment and once you're ready to be able to mentally handle hate and stuff like that, because sometimes there are a lot of kind of like negative comments that you might get as a YouTuber. So you do want to make sure that you're mentally prepared for that. And also, as far as time goes, you do want to make sure that you'll have enough time on your schedule to make, edit, and upload your videos. And yeah, so there's not really a set age, but once you got permission and once you feel ready, I recommend just hopping right in. So that's all of the questions that I have for today. I really hope y'all enjoyed me answering y'all's questions. And if you enjoyed today's video, please feel free to like, share, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys again next week. Bye!